Hello, and today I am going to be showing you how to make Mary Jane skimmers and their slippers, and they're really cute slippers, and they're not hard to make, and they're using the single crochet stitch. And I'm going to be using a size 9mm hook. And this is a Susan Bates hook. You can get them at your local craft store for like $1.97, I think. I just prefer Susan Bates hook. And I'm using two colors on today, and I'm just using them for the effect. You can use just one color, but actually with this the skimmers, it just looks better with two colors. So I'm using one just multicolor that I had. It's a white and a gray and a black, and then I'm using a red. And when I put them together, the color effect just looks really nice. And usually usually when we crochet, we only leave just a little bit of a tail, but today I'm wanting you to leave about a 12-inch tail. So let's start out by that. Let's leave about a 12-inch tail. So now we got that, and let's go ahead and get our knot ready to put on our crochet hook. So let's wrap it around and poke it through here, put it on our crochet hook. And this is going to be a follow along, so I'm going to do it. You can sit there and follow along with me, and it'll be broke out into even parts. And they're just really cool slippers, and it'll be a way to get you guys to learn how to single crochet and get you practicing and give you some little cute slippers in the meantime. And today we're going to start out with just crocheting and doing two chains, just two chains. So let's wrap it around and pull through one, wrap it around, pull through two. And we're going to be working in this first chain space today, so right here. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going in here 9 times, and we're going to be doing 9 single crochets in this first chain space right here. So let's start that. Let's poke through and wrap our yarn around, pull it back through. We got 2 loops on the hook, wrap it around again, pull through 2. That's one chain, that's one single crochet. We need 9 of these. So let's do again. Let's poke through, wrap around our hook, pull through. I got 2 on my hook, wrap it around, pull through 2. That's 2. And we don't want to get it too tight, we don't want to get it too loose. So remember our tension right here in our hand. We need 9 of these. There's 2. Let's do it again. Pull through, wrap it around, pull through, wrap it around, pull through 2. There's 3. Do it again. There's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. One more. And 9. Now, we're going to slip stitch the join, and to do that, see this right here, we're going to go in, wrap around, pull through again. That's how you slip stitch to join. Now we have this circle here. Now what I want you to do, chain 1. So to chain 1, we're going to wrap it around, pull through, turn your work, turn it around. Okay, now what I'm going to do is we're going to work 2 single crochets in each of these chain 1 spaces to give us a total of 18. And the first one we're going to do is we're going to work 2 single crochets in this first chain 1 space that we just did. So this first space right here, we just chained 1, we're going to go right back into this space and do 2 single crochets in this very same space to start. So let's do 2 single crochets. Let's go back in, wrap it around, pull through, got 2 loops on it, wrap it around, pull through 2. There's 1, go back in, wrap it around, pull through, there's 2 loops, wrap it around, pull through 2. There's my start. So I got 2, start of my 18. Go to the next one. It's going to be your next single crochet. Remember, you're going to be going through, you know, a couple loops here because we're using 2 strands, but it's going to be right here. We're going to go in there, wrap it around, pull through, wrap it around, pull through 2. There's 3. Go back in that same space. Remember, we're doing 2 in the same space to get 18. So we're going to do 4. Wrap it around, pull through 2. There's 4. Next space, we're going 2 in this space. There's 5. Another one. 6. Next space. 7. Back in it. 8. Next space. 9. Back in it. 10. Next space. 11. Back in it. 12. Next space. 13. 14. Next space. 15. 16. Next space. 17. 18. Now we got 18, and we're going to slip stitch to join, which is right here. Put your crochet hook. It might be a little tight. Wrap it around, pull through, pull through. Now it's round. You can see our tail. Now what you're going to do is chain 1, wrap it around, just pull through, turn your work. You should have 18 spaces now. We just did 2. We're going to do 1 single crochet in each space thereafter. Now we just finished doing 2 single crochets. That's the end of that. Now we're doing 1 single crochet in each one. So to start out, we got 1. Next one, there's 2 and 3. Uh-oh. There's 4. I'll have to edit that out. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 18. There's 18. And slip stitch to join. Alright, now chain 1 and turn. You're going to go around and around, and it's going to start forming a cup. It's going to keep forming a cup, and what you're going to do is you're going to measure, you're going to put your toes into this, and you're going to keep going until until where you can put your toes into this, and it covers your toes, and it comes up as far as you want. Once you do that, once it comes up and it covers your toes and it comes up as far as you want, come back to the video and continue the video, and we will go from there. Okay, now that you have went round and around, it's going to look like this. It's going to, you know, it's going to be round, and it's going to be big enough to fit over your toes and come up a little bit, you know, to fit up around your foot. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back around, but we're going to leave 3 spaces. So just 1, 2, 3. We're going to leave 3 spaces. And so let's start that. So there's 1. So go all the way around until you've only got 3 spaces left. This is a pretty color with these two together. Okay. How many coming up here? How many do I have? There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got 3 spaces. See? There's 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to leave these 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So what we're going to do now is we're going to chain 1, turn your work, and we're going to go back around to the other side. So we're not connecting. We're going to leave these spaces. So we're going to go back around. So we chained 1. Go in the next one from the chain from the hooks. The next one would be this one right here. So we're going to go back around. Okay, now again chain 1 and turn. So we're not connecting, we're leaving this part open. We're leaving this part open. So we chained 1. Now we're going to go back around to the other side. Next one from the hook, go back around. Okay, there's the end. Now we're going to chain 1 and turn. Go back around to the other side. And what you're going to do, see how it's forming? What you're going to do is you're going to keep going until this reaches the back of your foot. You can keep trying it on, and this part right here is going to go until it reaches the back of your foot. So keep going to this side, chain 1, turn this side, chain 1, turn this side, chain 1, turn, and keep trying it on your foot. And then when you get to the back of your heel, come back to the video and continue. Okay, now that you have come all the way down, this is what it's going to look like. And I have measured it to come and reach the back of my heel. So this is how long it's going to be to reach the back of my heel. And this whole time we've been working inside out. So basically what we're going to do is when we're finished, we're going to be turning it right side out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to tie off, and we're going to need a good 10 inches of yarn, because we're going to be doing whipping stitches to make the back of this slipper. So what we need to do is, and I'm going to go back and show you how to tie off. And so I'm going to do, here's my last stitch, single crochet. And to tie off, what you do is just do yarn over, pull through, okay, pull that out, and we need a good 10 inches or about 10 to 12 inches to do the whipping stitches. So I'm going to pull about 10 to 12 inches and cut it off about here. Okay, and what you do is, you see this here, you just pull it through just like that and pull it tight, and that forms a knot. So this is what it looks like here. So you got your front here where your toes go, and then it comes back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sew up the heel, and we're going to use whipping stitches to do that. And to sew up the heel, we're going to use a tapestry needle. So let's get our needle ready here. There's one. There's two. Okay. So that's ready. Okay. All right, and what we're going to do is, let's pull this, pull it together like this, pull it together. And to make whipping, what we're going to do is make whipping stitches, and we're just going to line this up, line the back up here. And make stitches just on both sides here, just like that, and stitch them together.
Mama. Actually,
Okay. Now that we got this together here. And this, I know this is going to see how it's pointy right here. This looks funny to me. So what I do, and remember, we're flipping this inside out, and you don't want this pointy heel. So when I'll show you, when we flip it inside out here, and it sets like that, you can see how there's a pointy heel. So what I do, flip it around here. What I do is I take this heel and I just pin it up to the seam. So what we're going to do is I just take the heel, see the heel here? Here's the heel. And I'm just going to pin it up to the seam. So just take it straight up. To the seam. And I like to set it down just to make sure it's even. Turn it inside out here. Yeah, that looks even. Okay, that looks even. So I'm pinned it up to the seam. Now I'm just going to take my needle and drive it straight through. Oh no. My yarn came off my needle here. Bear with me. There we go. Okay. And just make sure you secure that point to the seam of the heel here. Okay, there we go. And okay, so that's like that. And just to tie off, what I'm going to do is just go like this, loop around, put it back through the loop, pull tight, make a knot, weave it in and out here, and cut it. And fold it back inside out. And there, see, now you have a nice rounded heel. So it's not all pointy. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is turn it back side out. Is we're going to close up this hole. This is where we started. Remember when I told you to leave a good 12 to 18 inch start when we started? That's why. It's because we're going to close up this hole right here. And this is where your toes go. So to close up this hole, we're going to thread our needle again. So let's thread our needle. Okay. And you're just going to want to go through the middle of this. Just go through the middle and begin to tie it closed. Okay, that looks good and closed to me. Now let's go ahead and tie a knot to close off. Pull it through, pull it under, pull tight. There we go. Now fold it back out. Alright, now the crocheting part is done. Next thing you want to do, here, okay, this part is done. Now, oops, I forgot something and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to get some old cloth or whatever you have lying around. I have this. And what I am going to do is I am going to weave this, because this is not going to fit right when after you crochet it. It's going to be a little loose. So what we're going to do is we're going to weave some pretty cloth or whatever cloth you have in and out of the top of our slipper. And when we do this, this is going to allow it to make it fit a little bit better. So go ahead and you can do it. I do it with my fingers. It's not hard. I just go ahead and put it in these top places right here and just weave it in just like that. See, it goes in real easily. You can use a safety pin and do it like that. Just weave it in and out and go all the way around the back until you reach up to the front here. And then just go ahead and weave it in and come back and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, and this is what it's going to look like. You've threaded it through. And once you put it on your foot, you're going to pull it tight and just tie it in a bow. And at the end here, I'm just going to post a picture of what both of them look like on my feet. And that's the end of this tutorial. And I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something today. It's just real cute and simple and easy. And they're just easy to make and using single crochets. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have a nice day. Thanks. Bye.